So, I'm seeing a lot this year in the SPAC boom, as you mentioned.
Yep.
So, why are we seeing a change in the transfer agent trust landscape in this year in particular,
Yep.
but also just over the last few years?
For 10 years, our incumbent had 99% of the market. It was just something, 10 years ago, SPACs were like almost a dirty word. It was just something that people weren't touching. And so a lot of the larger transfer agents were not willing to take on what they would call the risk of the SPAC. And then you fast forward and that dialogue changed. It really began to change in 2020. And then what we're seeing now with this big shift is that, hey, there are other transfer agents and trusts out there that are, competing in this space because they're offering good service. They know what they're doing. For Odyssey, when we won our first SPAC in the US, it was a really large name. And then that's really what gave comfort to the big, corporate counsels and to the other SPAC sponsors that like, oh, hey, they do know what they're doing. And so if we could offer the service with the execution, with, coming in at the right price point, I think it really helped to make all these SPAC sponsor teams feel comfortable and they were ready for a change. So I think that's where we've seen such explosive growth at Odyssey.